further, asking for incredible questions such as they wanted to have a list of all of our volunteers, which we did provide, by the way, and they wanted to have responses concerning our meetings, who had video recordings, audio recordings, what was the reaction, what were the conversations, on and on and on. Again, very intrusive. Again, they, like the first one, they only gave us 3 weeks to reply. They take a year and a half, but then they give us 3 weeks. Each time I did actually ask for an extension, and we got an extra 2 weeks on each time. But we replied in February of 2012, and then began to wait again and again and again, month after month. Finally, in September, after continued calls to the IRS, I did get a response at that point, and the agent I was dealing with told me that he had good news and bad news. The good news, he said, was they were going to approve our IRS tax exemption status. They said the bad news was that they were going to have to deny it back to the original inception date when we asked. And I said, well, how come? He says, well, because you were not filing your Form 990s. And I said, well, the Form 990 is for not-for-profit. And he says, yeah, that's right. And I said, well, we've never been approved as a not-for-profit. He said, I realize that, but you should have been filing them anyway. A little bit ludicrous, kind of the chicken and the egg scenario. That was in September. I hear nothing again for the balance of the year, nothing officially. He said that was what they thought they were going to do. It wasn't official at that point. Finally, in March of this year, 2013, I got a letter saying that they had revoked our tax-exempt status, which to revoke something, my understanding is you have to give something before you can revoke it, and they never had given us the tax-exempt status. So that was a very strange letter. But then a month later, just this last month, I got the letter that said, you now have your tax-exempt status. We're making it effective May of 2012. And so officially we became a tax-exempt entity at the receipt of that letter, but it went back to only May 2012. I haven't heard of any other organizations so far since I've been up here and talking to a lot of other groups that have had the same scenario where they actually had their status not approved for a period of time. A number of organizations are still waiting. Others have had their status approved, but none that I've heard of have had it go smoothly. So that's kind of the quick summary of what we've gone through. I did want to give you a quick update. I did not plan on being here this week. We just got an invitation to come up here 2 days ago, and excited and honored to be here. But Tea Party Patriots offered to bring a number of groups that had had these situations happen to them up to D.C. for the press conference today with Michelle Bachmann had orchestrated. And it was a great press conference. All of the media were there. Many different TV, news, cable, various reporting outlets. But after Michelle Bachmann spoke, we had some of our heroes. This first one wouldn't fall into that category, but Senator McConnell did speak. But after him, Rand Paul spoke, and Ted Cruz, and we were just really pleased to have them there, showing their support for what's going on here. Several of the groups did speak, but it was a great press conference. We met with the ACLJ. Many of you may know who that is. That's Jay Sekulows, American Center for Law and Justice. We met with them. They are actually representing a number of Tea Party groups, and it's my recommendation that we also align with that group. They are planning to file a lawsuit against the IRS on Monday with all of the Tea Party groups that they represent. And we spent some time with them today talking about that. We also were able to meet with Congressman Darrell Issa in a small closed-door meeting with him him, spent about 30 minutes, 40 minutes with him and his group and team, and they are very committed to holding hearings and getting to the bottom of this. In fact, they hold their first hearings next Wednesday. But tomorrow morning we will be attending the first committee hearing within the Ways and Means hearings, and I think you probably have seen the report that he now soon to be terminated, or was he resigning? I think the report was actually that he was resigning, even though Obama takes credit for terminating him. He was resigning anyway, but he'll be testifying at the hearing in the morning. So that's really where we're at as far as some of the details. From my perspective, I hope what this will do, though, is not just be a situation that people look at as a Tea Party issue, but really more importantly, this is an American issue. As each of you, I'm sure, can see that this is a bully tactic. This is not a few rogue employees that have gone awry. I would venture to say this is an entire rogue agency that's gone awry. As we see how far this goes, some of the things that Congressman Darrell Issa shared with us affirm that. And I believe as he investigates, we're going to see that the trail leads much higher up than is being led on right now. So that's a quick summary, and I don't know if there's any thoughts or questions, Greg, that you have, or anyone else there might have.
Barry, is there any quick questions for Mark? Everybody is, we're all transfixed by this, Mark. I mean, it is about the scariest story that many of us old folks have gone through. This is almost like Cuba and JFK and the nuclear devices, because this is nuclear. I mean, it is, you cannot speak out if the IRS is going to come down your throat, and most people won't. So let's just get everybody, Mark has worked very hard. A big hand for Mark. You have a question in the back?
No, asking if you think someone's going to jail.
What's that?
Asking if you think someone's going to jail.
Okay. Yeah, they just wanted, hopefully somebody will go to jail. I saw that coming from Rand Paul today. This is really, this is about, Watergate was nothing. They broke into a room, took some stuff. Yeah, this affects everybody. Mark, do you have anything left? Anything else to say? Because we were having a very good time till you called.
Well, I know. I'm sorry to depress everyone, but to be honest with you, I think this is an issue that each one of you can be ambassadors on this issue, ambassadors to your neighbors, to your friends, to your coworkers, to your families, to help them understand the importance of this issue. If the Obama administration can do this to Tea Party members, and as we're seeing a much wider group than just strictly the Tea Party members, then they can do it to the next administration, can do it to progressives. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention. I failed to mention. Many of you know about Chattanooga Organized for Action, a group that is a radical, left-wing, pro-Obama, Occupy Wall Street organization. That group actually incorporated 2 years after the Chattanooga Tea Party. And so in 2011, they incorporated and they filed for their not-for-profit status, and they were granted it within a year. So this doesn't illustrate to you, right in our own hometown, that this was a political issue. And when Lois Lerner, the director in the IRS, says that it was not, but she apologized, we know that's an outright lie. And that was my question to Congressman Issa. What are the repercussions when people point blank, like Lois Lerner, lied to Congress? Because they told us about meetings they had with Lois Lerner over a year ago in which she denied any of this was going on. Well, folks, I think the repercussions will be severe, but I think we have to continue to demand that the Congress not just stand up and hold hearings for a few weeks, but that they ultimately go to the next step, and we need to demand action. So I hope each one of you will play your part in that process, and be sure to inform your your circle of influence so that we never have anything like this happen again. And ultimately, the best solution to this is what we've said for many years, and that is to eliminate the IRS and replace it with a fair tax.
Mark, just to play a little bit on what you said about the repercussions. People went to jail for a burglary. A president got impeached for a burglary that nobody got hurt on, only affected a few people. This affects everybody. And if you're not, it makes you afraid to speak up. I gotta hide. The IRS, when I was talking to Sheriff Mack, he was giving a speech at a group where we were at, and he was talking about how federal employees, when he was FBI, it doesn't matter who you are, they are deathly afraid of the IRS. They will not speak out against the IRS because they're afraid of them, even people from the FBI. Well, again, thank you very much for everything you're doing there, Mark. We'll try.
Let me also say, let me take the words from one of the speakers today. And when he talked at the press conference, and he looked straight at the media, and he said, "Media, welcome back after 4.5 years of vacation." Yeah. And that would be my comment. The media is, last time I checked, the media are Americans too. And this is not just our country, it's their country. And I would say, to venture to challenge the media, that it is their responsibility to do some of the things that actually the Tea Party group has been doing and other Americans across this country. So we need to hold each of ourselves accountable. We don't mind being held accountable from the media, but we need the media to do their part too. And there's plenty of this been going on for some time. This was not just news on Friday. A year and a half, 13 months ago, the Senate, senators, including Lamar Alexander, Bob Corker, sent letters to the IRS demanding responses, and that was not a big story. And I ultimately hold the media responsible for not following up on this trail. So it's critical, folks, that we all do our part. This is our country, and this is our government, you and me. So I don't want to belabor the point. Thanks for letting me barge in on the meeting via phone call, and thanks for all each one of you are doing.
All right, Mark, thank you very much.